Hello everyone, Lunar6721 here, playing some more Legacy Storm online. Just playing some more open queues per tradition at this point. I've said before, and I'll say it again, eventually I'm going to start doing the leagues. I just need to get some more tickets and kind of go from there. This hand is misleadingly questionable. No lands, but I get 2 extra draws to get there. I'm on the draw, so I get 3 draws to get there in the first turn. And beyond that, it'd be really good. So I'll keep. I've kept a couple of risky hands today, and none of them have been paid out so far. But an active attrition, and I'll get there. Technically, I still think that's incorrect, but 3 draws. Need to get any land or mana source, because a mana source can at least get us to ponder to dig 3 to 4 deeper. I think the odds are in our favor. Oh, that's great. Now we actually have to only probe once, and we could Cabal Therapy, which is going to be great because I'm going to take a Deathrite Shaman and leave them with their turn 1 play, likely be the Green Sun Zenith to get the Arbor Dryad. So, yoink. Ball therapy, but we're playing Elves if you haven't gathered yet. So, Deathrite Shaman, get those out of his hand. Oh, okay, that was interesting. Not entirely sure what was going on there or why they scooped so soon, but hey, people do what people do. Because he's still got a turn 1 Arbor Dryad. He had the natural order in hand, he could have Visionary, and he had no idea what my hand was, so he doesn't know how close I was to going off. And just because you don't have access to the Graveyard Hate doesn't mean necessarily that you're not going to combo out quicker. But not entirely sure what he was doing there. So we'll just submit the deck as is and go on to game 2. God, this is terrible. But more Cabal therapies. But no, I can't keep this. I can't keep that. I'm going to mulligan that. Oh, you know what my other problem was? He accidentally skipped through his turn and didn't play a land and didn't play the Deathrite Shaman. He might have been a little embarrassed. I've done that before, too. This program sometimes just, you know, blasts through. I'm going to keep this. I got plenty of cantrips, and I do have a lowest pedal to get through one of them, and I get a scry. So I can scry that to the bottom because I really need to hit my land drop. Alright, let's see if they remember to play land this time. They do! Good for them. Alright, what are they going to play? They did not fetch a Bayou. Normally this deck size into hand disruption, so I would have figured they would have done so, but they fetched a green source that is not also a black source. Okay, drew a Lion's Eye. That's not terrible. And I'm going to play this Lotus Petal. I'm going to probe first. Heritage Druid, Natural Order, Scavenging Skoos. I think there's a chance, depending on what we draw, that we're going to Cabal Therapy the Heritage Druid out of their hand. Nope, keep digging. That's what we do. We keep digging. They do have a Bayou in hand, so maybe they just had the 1 Bayou, so they couldn't fetch it. There we go. That's literally good. Because now what we're going to do is get the Underground Sea, and we're just going to yank out that Heritage Druid. I don't want it there, you don't want it there, nobody wants it there except for this guy. Screw what that guy thinks. Alright, so they're going to go Skoos turn 2. They're not near a natural order yet, and I still have several cantrips I can make my way through. Excuse me. Well, actually, they're going to attack, then play the Scooze. Let's do this right here. Because if I can't play my opponent's deck right, how will I know how to properly interfere with it? So attacks. Play Scooze, barring what he drew. He could have drew, like, a variety of other things. But I'm guessing Scooze. Scooze is good. And let's see what I can do here, because there are several draws that keep me very much alive. Past the Flame, I don't think is one of them. Ponder or Brainstorm? I think we Brainstorm off the Lotus Petal. Ponder if that does not work. Waiting on my opponent to do stuff. Oh. Huh. That gives us some options here. We're going to put back the Tendrils. We're going to put back the Past in Flames. And I don't think we can win, per se. But what we will do is we will Ponder, because that can get me into the win here. Past in Flames, Tendrils, and blue Ponder. Misty. So yeah, we're just going to have to shuffle this. Yes. Dark Petition. What does that do for us? I don't think anything, because we can't get there quite yet. Next turn they'll be able to... Yeah, I think what we do here, I think we're going to wait a turn. We're going to wait a turn. Before be able to... Yeah, we got to wait a turn because we can't really do anything yet. Yield on a turn. So let's see what they do here. They have the option to munch out 2 things from my graveyard, or they can munch their Heritage Druid to gain a life, which would probably be not the worst for them. Really depends on what they use their mana on. Let's see. Cabal Therapy. They have one bio scavenging use natural order and heritage druid to get the heritage druid. So they got a natural order and 3 unknowns at this point. They do not have enough mana to cast the heritage druid, but they do have enough to cast a glimpse. So do they go off this turn? Because if so, I lose. That's how going off tends to work. Wirewood Symbiote. Okay. Yeah, they're doing this main phase 1, which means they are probably got enough resources to dig somewhat deep, especially to get the natural order in hand. They just need to get I only got 1 more mana, and this is return elf if you control untapped target creature, but none of their creatures on board are dorks. So they just ate a life. They're going to go to combat. Swinging for 4. I need to draw a ritual here. I called it a ritual that time, not a tutor, because like all my other videos I was calling them tutors for some reason. That was a solid draw. I don't think we can lose here. Up to 3, up to 6, get that, get another tutor. They have no way to interact. Yeah. So cast. Dark Writ. Cabal Writ. Dark Petition. think I just get another Cabal Ritual. Yeah, I got the 2 tutors. But that could be a problem. Yeah, we'll get the Cabal Ritual. I'm trying to think if they like brought in Surgical at all. They got 2 cards. One of them might be a Surgical. Come on, there we go. Wait, no, it didn't do it. Oh, okay, I got lucky because I didn't hit control properly. But what would I have been able to get? I think I would have had enough mana that I would have been able to salvage it by just sacking the lines after red, dumping the Past in Flames, and just going through the yard. But it would have been awkward. But if there was anything that would describe that match as a whole and my victory, it was, well, awkward. So, I don't know. It's supposed to be a good matchup for Storm. In my experience, it has been. I have not lost to it in a competitive sense, but I've only encountered it, I think, twice so far. And one of them was definitely by a pilot who literally never picked up the deck before, so it wasn't able to make a read off of that on how the matchup goes. And the other one, I misplayed like crazy, and I just got super lucky. So this one, I don't think this was as much of a learning experience as I would have hoped for the matchup. For what I did, I think I did okay. But as normal, if you notice something I could have done better, I don't know unless you tell me. So just comment, post something, let me know if I could have done better, if there was a play I could have made, or if there was a line that I just completely missed. Because I appreciate this. How I learn, by you guys letting me know what I do wrong. So thanks for joining me here, and I'll try to catch you folks next time.